Morning. All right. Well, what a bomber. What a bomber, right? We're watching the if we're looking at the daily chart, we're watching the meridian here, okay? Which is right at 87.50, 88, whatever. Right where we've touched twice, right? And now we're narrow range. So we're going to use the Keltners on a 2-minute. Now, here was the external liquidity. We were supposed to go down there, okay, or up here to mess with the external liquidity up here, which is what we have. Remember those numbers. Do we draw and come back into here, or do we go straight to 011? It's here. Okay, or 11. I mean, we're as bullish as really as it gets. I mean, it doesn't. Everything is position 1 to the upside. Can they get the hourly up into back into position 1, or are we going to come back in, fill in some of this inefficiency overnight? Or this was on the way up yesterday. Sorry about that. That was on Christmas Eve. So they're going to fill in some of the inefficiencies first, so we're going to move forward through the 87.50 level. You can see here on the 15-minute, same story. We nailed it. We called it. Everything was exactly. Look at this. It was perfect. And then once they got through it, it was all over but the crying, right? Perfect. Everything was perfect. Yo, Mr. David A., good morning. Okay, volume is really low, extremely low. So we know that they can run it in one direction. So let's let them tell us which direction. Right now we're at gap fill. Gold's up, crude oil's down, everything else is gap fill. Yesterday's high, 88. Looks like yesterday's close was 80, 82.50 settlement, or vice versa, however you say it. All right, Delta is not giving any advantage. Sell side advantage, slight. Okay, we have divergence here. So are they starting to accumulate? Let's let them tell us, which would be a hold of this. We got 3R from blue. We're in a very mild range, right? So understand it's nearly impossible to catch the whole range. 16 points, right? So if you get 3 or 4 points, you're a G. At VPOC, at VWAP, at chillin'. Plan of attack today is to hit it and quit it. Find the edges. Wait for tape to tell us what we're doing here. I have a 49 filter on our Michael Bublé. We may even need to go lower than that. There's the seller right there. Why is that so dark? That's too dark to see. Can you guys even see that? No, you can't. What in the heck? I think today it's gonna have to. It's gonna be one of those days where you're gonna be zoomed in. So we're gonna go 91, 90. Okay. Okay. Why does it do that every single time? New, let's keep like it is. Okay. I consider this narrow state. Okay, we have a 15-minute W. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Here we go. My wife bought me a oversized mouse pad. It's so cute. It's one of those ones that light up, that has the light up around the edges of it. It's pretty cool. We'll see how long it lasts. I have a feeling I'm gonna mouse right through it. That's my concern, because it's it's just one of those Chinese, comes from manufacturer. They pay a penny a piece for it, whatever. But I love it because my wife bought it for me. I mean, Santa bought it for me. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's just a low quality one. She doesn't know any different. It's okay. I'll get a really good one. I don't need it lit up though. Am I regretting not buying down there on the VPOC? Mm. Oh, good. That video thing isn't on. All right, what I'm watching on the 15-minute chart, I have it all drawn out here for you, is I'm watching this here, right? Because does it close above it? Push. I think I missed the entry right down there at 81.50, 81.75. Yeah, not the average true range, but the actual true range is 16. Yeah, TR is 16. ATR of 1, right? That equals itself. So that would be TR 16. And the next narrowest is 40 something. So we got, we got work, G. Now, what's going to happen, right? And I've said this, I said this the other day, and I said it last week, and it came to fruition, where it's going to tell us that they're going to stay narrow, okay, or make an attempt to make you think it's going to stay narrow by putting a 1 handle on each one of these bids and offers, okay? They're going to put it into triple digits. All of them will go into triple digits. Okay? Before we lock in again here, because we're just coming off of, man, this is tight. Let me make sure we don't get out of order here, folks. I turned the lights off just a minute too early. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. If you did not celebrate Christmas where you live, I hope you absolutely had a wonderful day. Hope you got a lot done. Your delta's trying to turn up, but it's still negative. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get it up in the air, right? We're going to get it up in the air. Safety is part of rule number 1. Rule number 1 is preserve capital. What's rule number 2? Okay, refer to rule number 1. All right. So where's your stop? So today, practice putting. Okay, try to not use. And I don't mean this literally. Practice. Maybe this weekend or something. Practice not using a bracket, putting the order in, the stop order in first, and then figuring out where you can enter. Okay. We have some huge delta divergence here coming in. Let's go ahead and get it up in the air, everybody. It's going to be a cheers. Cheers to one day of trading, and then it's the weekend. We'll be back Monday for a very short week next week as well. It's going to be a cheers. All right. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Silver. listen, folks. Let me explain. While you're turning your name green, right? But hit that dollar sign, turn your name green. Share this with your friends. Listen. You're seeing, okay, next to the other guys that actually know what they're talking about, right? What you're seeing is real card counting at the blackjack table. I cannot be any clearer as to what I am seeing. Okay, mark out your 914 bar on NinjaTrader, 912 bar on any other. Mark that out, please. Look at your delta. Look at your delta percentage. Thank you. Oh, now we have a blue. Oh no, I'd like to listen. I'd like to see 82.25 first. Okay, mark your bar out. Now, does this go straight through 86? Maybe. Okay, but I would like a leg sweep. I'm cool with taking 83 long as opposed to 84.25, if that makes sense, right? So here's why I say this. Okay, look at the delta. Look at the delta here. Okay, we mark out the largest delta percentage changes, right? Look, it went from, when you above 16 is great. So here's where it starts. Here, okay, they're still negative numbers, but your delta percentage has moved up. So now, folks, here's where you say, okay, now what? Okay, you don't just say, oh, here it is. No. You say, now what? Now what? I would like to see a leg sweep of some sort. Here, look, I mean, that, test it and show me. Test it and then go back up and then we'll buy. Let's see a show of hands. Who's watched yesterday's video? That video is gas. Look, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to say this again. If you haven't seen that yet, you can watch yesterday's stream. You can watch the Christmas Eve stream. It was 43 minutes. We crushed it. Okay. And then the review of what you're about to see, I promise you, there's maybe a couple other people in the world that can do what you're going to see on that review. No cap, no bullshit. I have no reason to lie. There's nothing to, it's right there. And you can hear order filled. Okay. I'm reading the tape. Those of you that are new, okay, listen. I'm reading the tape. I'm looking at the bids and offers on my DOM, okay? And in direct relation to what trades on these numbers, I'm looking at what's inside the candle. I'm looking at what's inside the candle, okay? So the way that you want to look at this is simple but very complex, okay? Those of you that are new. Reminder for those of you that are not. This is the scoreboard of the game. The candles are the scoreboard of the game. Okay, what we're watching is the actual game. Okay, so what I mean by counting cards on the blackjack table is first thing we know is how many cards are in the shoe. Okay, we know that there's 1.920055 cards in the deck. Okay. But look at the number of them that have traded. Okay, so the ones that have traded. Listen. This is clutch. The ones that have traded are the ones that move the market. The ones that aren't trading aren't moving the market. They're along for the ride. That's the most important thing. Okay, now that we know how many cards are in the shoe, right? We know how many decks are in the shoe. We're going to play blackjack differently if it's a 2-deck versus a 5-deck, right, guys and ladies? Okay, even if we know nothing about blackjack, okay, there's 1.5 times the number of cards on a 5-deck shoe as opposed to a 2-deck shoe. The numbers change completely, right? But I've been staring at this tape on and off since 2010. Okay. And so what I've come to see are the patterns of when there are when there's higher volume and lower volume at certain levels. Now, let me be very, very clear when I say this. In context of the market, the reason the trade on Friday was absolutely one of the best trades I've ever called, ever taken, and it kept going after I ended the stream, was because right. Okay, here's the answer. The reason was in the video. Okay, so just to be clear, the we've shifted the stream dynamic, right? Let me. While I cannot trade here, I'm going to explain. This is no longer, hey, I'm gonna jump on the stream and entertain you and cuss and hoot and holler and say crazy things and get mad and whatever. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on here, I'm going to trade, and I'm going to roll out. Okay, you're going to see how it actually works. Yes, I'm trading real. Yes, we're funded. Yes. Okay. But what I want to have you guys notice is when it says time to lock in. Okay, sometimes I have it on when I'm not locked in. When it says it's time to lock in, it's time to lock the F in. Okay, that means stop staring at the chat. Okay, that's why you don't see a lot of these guys chatting. Mr. Peter, what's up, buddy? Merry Christmas. Yeah, hey, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Happy Chanukah. I hope you guys had a great Hanukkah and everything, right? New Year's is next week, right? It's going to be everything's going to be touch and go until the New Year's, until after the New Year's, right? And then on the first week of next year, we'll get going. Now, do you guys recognize what I said was going to happen or what we were looking for on the CVD? Oh, Peter, very well. Thank you. Very well, Peter. Thank you for asking. I hope you're doing well as well, and I hope your family's healthy. And the trading is going absolutely out of this world, my friend. We are kicking Djibouti. All right, now see why I didn't want to buy 84.25, but I am interested in something around 83 possibly. Oh boy, 84 to 84.25 is your target if you're going to get this. Look at that. You would have been filled at 83. Here's your target. Thank you. Good, Peter. That's great to hear. Here comes your, here's your target. I would have taken 84s. It didn't come off of lower Keltner. That wasn't my money. There was no reason they couldn't just go right down into V. Weppleton, which they still can. Smash that like button, everybody. Oh no, I remember what I was going to do. Putting on the Ritz. My son is very happy with the presents that Santa got him. Yeah, there we go. Can you guys see the? So you see the blue keyboard, okay, and then there's a blue ring around the blue keyboard. I think I have everything blue, and then you see the blue window thing. Packers play tomorrow. We play the Ravens. Not excited about this. I do believe we have some hurt key players. Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody, it's a team effort here. Now, what do? Okay, I'm going to share kind of what I have in store for 2026. Not like, oh, we got really cool things lined up for the stream, because those are all just gonna, those are secrets, and those are gonna show up, and you guys are gonna love them. But me personally, like for my trading, it's very simple. Okay, yeah, no, he's here, but so Silver, he's here, but he really those guys have really stepped up over in the Discord for me, right? Because as you know, this is a two-man operation here. One man and one man and his brother in Morocco, and then me over here in America. So we do what we do. We appreciate it. We used to have a bunch of mods. They've all they're all doing their thing. Look at that, they're buying it again. Can they get so? Let's see, 15 seconds. 15 seconds till the opening bell too. Oh man, oh boy. Do they continue with window dressing? All right, that seller of 131 by 0 at 81.50 was the long, but it was so fast that you couldn't think twice about it. See it right here? That's the stopper, right? So now so now there's a million stops below this on the VPOC, right? Because look, we're looking at volume in 4 different ways. 5, 6 different ways, okay? So just think about it. Okay, there's the 81.50. There were 45 stops there. They're leaning. Keltner to Keltner. Simple in the 2-minute. Total shakedown on the 5-minute. They got him. Right, they got him. Okay, on the 15-minute, watching 76.25. Bullish if it can't make it. They just leaned into the delta hard. So let's see if they get trapped or if they get paid. They may have the inventory they needed to take this higher now. Oh, O2 next.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm in an eval here because it's on a pop. So I want to wait for a big pullback before I do anything. What was I looking at? 83 earlier? Yeah. Lots of targets at 94. They removed the 90 offer. So let's see if they dumped it or what.
Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled.
Oh, I see why that's doing that. Wrong account on the screen. Oh, okay. Yeah, good, good, good. Okay, let's get a Poppertino here. 87.50. Come on now.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
These orders are in my eval as we're on a push, still inside narrow range. You can see the account number up there.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
Get 236 at just under 7,000. got to get to that 91.25. That's a big seller.
Order filled. Order filled.
Out. That was terrible. That was a terrible move down for me. I can always re-enter. Small green. I don't like all the snowmen, all the old purple and yellow snowmen that are being built up there. They could have just gotten my shares, right? Which is fine. But we got some volume coming in at 91. They could rip this. That's fine. Small win. They got me. My stop should be 89.25 right now. Oh, 89. Yeah, I see what happened. I put it on right here. That would be the tape read right there, actually. Right. So yeah, stop was in the wrong spot. That's okay. Next. All right, so now 89. Lots of stops at 89. Yeah, Peter, it's been a while since you've been here, buddy. We're locked in, buddy. There's no let's roll. Okay, I can't enter up here again. They got me. They're a small win. $94.25 is my major exit. 94. There it is. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. I was a little too conservative on the. I was a little too aggressive. Excuse me, a little too aggressive on the stop there. That's okay. Yeah, just wait. Because right now I'm on the sidelines. I'll try to remember next time. All right. So, I mean, if you want to record what I'm about to say, that's fine. Watching 90 as it's the largest transaction that you can see. Yesterday's high 88, Mancini 89. I have no positions on. Right through 90. And then, and then the seller that sold 89.75, he got it right. Still the block. VPOC 81.25.
Order filled. Order filled.
Where the buyer was 0 by 258 at 90, and the seller was 187 by 2 at 89.75. Great question. Okay, 88 yesterday is high. Folks,
Oh, I get what you're saying. I got it from here, guy. Wink. No.
do you know how many of you are leaning forward, staring at the screen with your legs crossed?
Why won't you listen to me?
Elijah, how did that sound come through? Guys, how did FOMO Man's sound come through? Was it normal volume like my voice? I don't know what that is. I'll let you do that. And remember, it's all of them. Okay, 85.75 by tape.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order canceled.
They're going to take this lower.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm still in
Order
the
filled.
eval. They're going to take this lower.
Order canceled.
I don't know how far though. 2 minute 200 simple. 80s. I like that.
Order canceled.
Stop to break even
Order
plus
submitted.
1 because
Order
it's
canceled.
not a painted bar, but it is in process. They sold the 575s. We're in at 5. I got to stop at 475. 125 Javi Poc. Do they buy it before it or after it? I'm going for the 200 simple on the 2 minute chart, Charlie. Oh,
Order filled.
I'm all out.
Order canceled.
Order canceled. Still green. Small green. All right, so now the battle is between 83s and 85.75. I should have sold 85.75 again. I just don't know where my stop would be. Trying to raise the delta. There are order sounds. They are our order sounds. Make sure I'm saying that, articulating that correctly. Elijah made them.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Well, that was funny. Wrong way. They dumped them.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, how do I get in, right? My stop was too quick. Oh boy, my stop was too quick. There's the targets I was going for. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, okay, all right. Regroup, regroup,
Order
regroup,
canceled.
regroup. There was my target right there. 80 quarter. Regroup. Stop was too close. So they sold 85.75. They tried to buy 83s and got snuffed into selling 84.75, and now they're leaning 78s. There we go. Okay, good. Good, good. This is beautiful. Narrow range. There's lower Keltner. There's your low to low trend line. Okay.
Order filled. Order submitted.
Ooh, they're leaning again.
Order filled.
Yeah, 78 again. That's tough, though. That's lower Keltner. That's tough.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted.
That's too early.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
Still in my eval.
Order
I need
filled.
clarity first, guys. Does 78 hold, or they sell right through it? What I'm looking for to trade the live account is I'm looking for a huge bid or offer exchange where it actually trades. Okay.
Order canceled.
Right now, we're not seeing anything besides narrow range chop. Right? I'm in my eval until we get actual clarity on lower Keltner here.
Order submitted.
Okay, so we get 75 or 84 from right here. And it's exact, right? Because they bought 78.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled.
Moved my stop up on one of them way too quickly. Oops. So it stopped it for a break even. Oops. I was dragging it up and it hit. Yeah. So that
Order
sucked.
canceled.
So I have one left out of two, which are perfect entries at 79 and 78 on the right side of the V, not the left. Stop is at 78.50. Just underneath Michael Bublé. Come on, VPOC. Get out of my way. It's a perfect 3-bar play, right? This is where the trap is, right? So either my stop gets hit or we go all the way to 84 or 89. Remember, we're below the VPOC, so that's why my stops are so tight. And yes, I accidentally stopped out of one of them. I'm supposed to have two. First target was 84 for me. Now I just have a Trailington.
Order submitted.
Okay, I stopped at 79. Don't print 79, please. That will stop me into small profit instead of this nice little 5-banger, 6-banger I'm going for. Lots of volume at 81. Either they absorb it and run it, okay? Or they absorb the buyer and drip it. Oh, don't do that. No, come on. No, go up, not down. Yeah, they just hit VPOC and sold. So be careful. They actually didn't really sell. There's actually no volume on that move down from the VPOC. They're just hunting the stops on a bid pull. See?
Order filled. Order
That
canceled.
was shit. That was terrible. Scratch. Made a couple bucks. That was it. Stop on the low again. You jerks. Do. Initial balance low 79.25. On the 200.
Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Large bid 221 at 75. Decision. Hard drop. Well, hard. A smidge lower or pump. Okay, stops down. I can't do anything about it, and I hate this stop. Let me show you why. Because it's on the VPOC of the bar. Okay, it's gross, but I have no choice. Right, we're coming into this prior swing low. Look at your 15-minute. You're coming right into your exact 76.50 is the number, is the over/under on the 15-minute. Okay, it's your meridian of your external liquidity. Okay, here we go. Get ready to close everything up. Okay, 78.25 stop. Just outside of that 15-minute block. Oh, that should have filled. That should have filled. Oh, man, that should have filled. That's thick down there. 78 stop. That was supposed to fill. Come on, 75. Do your thing. It's thick, though, right? There are only 57 contracts traded right there. I could have went 75.25, right? I still can. I would have gotten filled there. Let's see. Let's see. Now everybody's playing the game. Let's go. Let's go. Close it.
Order canceled.
Let's go. Okay, snap. Now, look. You got purple, blue, blaze. Okay, so now on the purple, blue, blaze, who wins right here, right? If they just sold into this and we just covered, right? So what did we do? We bought. We were the liquidity. You guys see how this works? Remember, I kept telling you we trade like market makers. We're the liquidity. We're the liquidity. Look, we are the liquidity. 75 might be the low because we're all playing the same effing game. You see it? I'm small green now. Phew. Folks, I got to reset now. Oh, my Lord. That was fire, though. That was fire. We did that perfectly. That is a perfect trade. I'll be right back. It was the overtake. Okay, who typed that in? Majestic. It was the first overtake off the very, very quick 8 EMA. Okay, lining up with your 200, lining up with the rejection of VPOC. Now notice I took a stop first, right? And so then the tape flipped I'll show you before I walk away here because I am going to go take a walk for a second. It's really icy, so it's hard though. Okay, so if we just move this over, see right here. See how I got stopped out? I don't know how to explain it. I got stopped out or whatever. Okay, and then just sold with them. Look, we just sold right with them right here. So that was a stop. Just so everybody understands, that was my stop out. Okay, and then I was like, "F these guys. We're going with them." And okay, boom, 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 and then watch. Okay, and then what happens is you had a huge bid that showed up on the DOM at 75. Don't guess the bottom. Be on the right side of the V. Look, instead of trading down here, watch the videos that came out yesterday. You're welcome. I promise you. I promise you. Okay. All right. I'm back. It's cold. So 75 was the low. Good. Good. We're looking good. Now they're going to drift it, huh? All right. Perfect. Narrow state. So when we're in narrow state, the volume will tell you what to do. They moved the VBOC up slightly.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I think there's a chance that they're faking them out. We can test the 80s. Yep, I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. I'm into a decision point here. Your VPOCs are tight on your 2-minute bars. Either they're going to lean into this or they're going to rip it right through 84.75. Okay, I'm pulling my stop down to 83. I don't like any of this. It's probably going to hit my stop and then go down, but you know, yuck. There we go. I have an 80 quarter target. 81.50 is your last seller absorption. Okay, pull it down to 82.50 because you don't want it above 81.75. Here, I'll show you how I'm trading it here. Look. Stop down again.
Order filled.
Okay, so we got one tick,
Order
Rick,
canceled.
but we got almost 2 points there. And so I just traded the tape, right? I didn't want it. I didn't want it below each level. That was beautiful, by the way. Now, why? People are probably thinking, well, how did he know to sell? I'm going to actually give you the secret. Jeff, Bubba, are you here? Do you know why I sold instead of bought? Anyone want to take a guess? It's actually on the screen right in front of your face. Take your time and think about if I'm trading order flow and it's right on this chart, what am I actually looking at? Everybody take a guess at it. I moved my stop too quick. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. All good. Over the next couple of days, start formulating your 2026 plan, please. I just missed it. I was going to go 83 with an 82.25 stop. Oh, I missed it. Dang it. I didn't have my mouse near any of the DOMs that I have open. Yeah, and now here's the deal. I may or may not take a live, like I'm taking eval trades, and the, I'm green 5 points minus commissions. Okay, that's full. That's the best part about being here is you get full disclosure. Show me something perfect. We're going right. We're gonna make money today. Oh, that's what I was missing. Okay. That's what I was missing. My 2-second chart. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. This is so flat. It's just. So this is as close to book map as you're gonna get right here. You see this? Right now I know it's not perfect, but let me tell you something. You're seeing it produce alpha. So they might start nibbling this thing upwards now.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted.
They get to yes. Can they, so there's a big ledge up here, and then 87's a major over under major 2 minute, right? But just in terms of volume profile, 87 to 88, can they get there or not? I don't
Order
like.
filled.
I don't like it. I think I can get a better trade. Couple ticks. Couple ticks. I think I can get a better trade. What I mean by that is the stop is shite. It's shite. They want you to. They want you. Oh my lord! I took 2 ticks. I was going for 88. You know, it could go straight to 88. It can kick rocks. I can always re-enter. A lot of volume at 85.75, right where I exited. Yep. Yep. Because I do believe I had a bad entry. Because I should have been buying 83s and not 85s. So I'm going to wait and re-enter. Let's go. Okay, perfect.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, they're selling. Does it get absorbed? Or do we push right back down to 80? Okay, stop to break even. 84.50 because it's right above the volume node that I got to sell into. It was beautiful. There's no more volume nodes. I can't do anything. Okay, there's the first VPOC shift on my 2-minute bar. I can't do wow. I can't do anything with the stop. If we get a push through 81, it'll go to 82.75. I'll show you what made me sell here in a second. Hold on. I'll show you. Come on. I need to move this stop. Okay, 83 stop. $275 stop.
Order filled. Order canceled.
Damn them. Don't you dare go down from right there. Mm-mm. All right, so if you draw a low-to-low trend line, you have 84.25. On the tape, you get 451 by 274 with a 267 by 304 on top at your trend line. So what are they doing? Look. Watch this. Whoa, it's going to go. There it goes. Stay short. I have none left. My target was 80s. Wow. Okay, my stop was way too close. Lower Keltner, 77 and 3/4 or 78. Wow, I covered way too early. Way too early, way too early. Wow, folks. Okay. Well, yeah, all good in the hood. Okay, there was on. Not only did they have a line break and the guy sold. Okay, the reason the guy sold, right, is not because of the line break. It's because there was everything lined up with external liquidity. Right, so 76.75 and 73.50 are your 1R, 2R if you're blue. Hmm. There's your 1R. Oh no. My opinion got in the way. Oh, they're selling. They sold 78.50. Yes, 78.50. They sold 81s. They sold 82s. They sold 84s. They absorbed 85. Oh, yep, 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 yep. $75.50 is the median right there. And you have Buble. Let's see if they bounce it at 75 again. Because remember, we covered at 75 the first time, which was magical, wasn't it? It's not the thing is it's not magical. It's just we're trading the process. Here's the deal. We're not we all we did was just find a small algorithm that's just running it. And we're just attaching our tiny little cells, literally, little atoms, to his coattails. Hmm. Great trade, everybody. Good job. Okay, you have a large bid at 69s.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order filled. Order submitted. Order, order filled. Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order canceled. Order submitted.
In the eval. In the eval. This is chop, 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 chop. Show me clarity and I will take a trade live. Again, I guess. Took a one for a little peener. Little pan. Tails. VPOC and VWAP are the same.
Order submitted.
I do believe there's some say gap fill here, some say 82.25. 82.50. Big bid at 78.25.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
500 times.
Order canceled. Order canceled.
He said, just kidding. Watch that be the bottom. That would be crazy. I have one contract in my eval. I'm going to sell 78. Is he going to be successful or is he going to get absorbed here? Up to 77 in case he unloads it. I will be wrong for 2 points. Blue would have stopped out completely if I didn't close it. Kind of saw that. Show me the volume coming in, not out. Right? Like the volume is decreasing, not increasing. I don't know. That box around the last bar there on the 2 minute G. See how 77.75 is the high? I know it looks like there's a lot of stuff drawn on here, but if you just look at this last breaker block, look at how we hit the meridian, right? And then we find the volume guy in here. Okay, and now 77.75 for me is the over under. Because VPOG VWAP, same thing. And gap fill. Could I have gotten a better price? Yes. Now, could it go to new lows? Yeah, all that structure breaks. Everything that I just said goes. Yes, sir. Yeah, confirmed. Right? It would just be the opposite of what I just said. Oh, man, I know that sounds stupid, but yeah, right? I mean, we're at gap fill. We're at Friday, trading by itself, low volume. Let's just push it in one direction, whichever one. That's why I have a stop in. All right, folks. That's the 8:30 alarm for no more stream. That's going to do it for me. I'll put a review out here in just a minute. I don't really have much to review. I'll see everybody shortly. Over on the x.com @the_SageFT. I'll see you over there. Thanks.